guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. This seems to be a different timing, it's definitely out of the usual timing that I find myself uploading to my Spotify. Before we continue, please subscribe to the Spotify channel as it helps. Currently, you could see we've got a lot of plays. Now, it would help more if we got the subscriptions. It would really help the channel, and I would really appreciate it. So that being said, I hope you enjoy this episode as well. Today we're going to be talking about Ragna Crimson. Now, Ragna Crimson is an anime, first of all, and as per Titan tradition, usually we just go for the shit that we find interesting. So far, we've had our eyesight only for TV shows and movies that have come in the past, were super interesting, but we never had the opportunity to watch them because, hey, as far as I could tell, the movies were not available to the public, and I wasn't one such person close to a theater, so I could not make that a commitment that I could find reasonable. Anyways, let's talk about Ragna Crimson. Now, Ragna Crimson is your run-of-the-mill anime about a guy who's trying to protect the girl that he loves. The lovey-dovey stuff. But it's also takes a twist, because when I started watching it, all right, my first idea was that, oh my god, it's just another generic guy who's going to train to become the best in the world. Everyone's going to think he's a loser, and then he's going to train hard, and then, he's going to work behind the background, behind the scenes, and then he gets swollen, and, the whole world just looks at him as like, oh my god, you've come so far, and we love you for some reason now. But no, that's not how it happens. For Ragna Crimson, he gets in touch with his future self, and his future self passes on the powers that he has gained throughout the years, just hands it over to his younger self, and his younger self is able to save the day. Now, it seems like we're just jumping away from the hard work and this usual anime sacrifice crap that usually starts everything off, and gives this superhero, or at least gives this protagonist, a back door, an easy escape route from all the suffering and the hardships. And it's only this way because even though in the future we find that he becomes more powerful than he realizes, he is not able to protect the girl that he loves. And in order to curb that, his future self makes a deal with one of the dragon killers that in his time, and he finds a way to go back in time to give his powers to his younger self. I hope this makes sense so far. Anyways, so the story just has us dealing with Ragna Crimson and his moral dilemma. It's whatever it takes to save the day, right? But in order to do that, he must put himself at risk of using the powers that his body is not yet prepared for. Now, surely enough, I'm sure along the way they're going to find some plot holes or some stuff that they can use to let him use his power to the fullest of his degree. But as far as I can connect all the dots that we know, it seems to me like the powers that we're dealing with are very, very standard superhero type shit. Apparently, his body is able to manufacture silver rain, which is some sort of kryptonite for dragons. Yeah, also, if I didn't mention before, this one has dragons as the bad guys, so the villains, the super bad guys, they're the dragons, which is usually unlikely because we always have the dragons to be the sign of purity, of goodness, of benevolence. But this one, it takes a huge dark turn and tells us that the dragons are out for blood and they want to beat everyone's ass and leave everyone unconscious. As much as I like to consider that as a sad story, it kind of makes them worthy of the challenge, or it puts them on a pedestal. You can't take dragons for granted unless you start seeing our boy Ragnar just slicing through them like they ain't shit. And I don't know, maybe the animations are not exactly so much or at least the animations are not over the top amazing, so I cannot vouch for it at the moment. Maybe there will be episodes that will be super enticing, super cool, and they would have a lot more to offer. But I guess even in terms of what the timeline is like, I'm a little bit confused. So far, we've watched 3 episodes. Now, in these 3 episodes, I have been able to formulate that the timeline is supposed to be in the medieval era. You know, the time where knights were a thing. But for some reason, they are able to have access to guns, trucks, and other forms of weaponry that shouldn't have been created, at least not until the industrial times. So I'm guessing they fucked the timeline in a way that helps the story, but I don't know if it's actually like, if the story or if the anime is trying to stick with the usual history of things, or they're just trying to make their own, world. It's not Earth, it's a different kind of Earth. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, and maybe that is why it's a little bit confusing for me to understand what the timeline is like and why the fuck we see a gun and being held by a knight in this anime. Anyways, thank you guys. I know this is not a very long one. Usually when I have to make evening episodes, I have to be quick about it and just go straight for the money shot and be done with it. We have episodes, we have things to upload onto YouTube, we have things to upload onto this channel, we have things to upload onto Twitch. I know to me it feels like I have to do these things. I'm doing these things because I have somewhere to be, Okay, maybe that's a little bit cocky, but I think the main idea is that I have so much, and I'm grateful for that opportunity to be able to share with you guys all of these moments. Yes, I'm also going to be making episodes, at least episodes that look good. All right, they're not just how do I call it? They're not just episodes that look like shit. They look good. They look good. They look good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys so much for your support. Everything is going to be okay. And I will never forget all your love and all your support, whether or not I'm able to see it. All right? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, and I thank you for your love. Thank you. Until next time, Young Titan out. Thank you for watching. Bye!